सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है आज के इस सत्र में। आई वेलकम एवरीबॉडी फॉर टुडे सेशन। सर्वप्रथमं शिबिरयुतम् पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहम् संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन् संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन् आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है आज के इस सत्र में। आई वेलकम एवरीबॉडी फॉर टुडे सेशन एंड आई थिंक सो यू ऑल हैव गॉन थ्रू द यस्टरडेज वीडियो। मैंने जो वीडियो भेजा था कल वो आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, ये मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ। The reason is I'm not going to repeat that whole thing. Yesterday, due to some very important personal work, I had to go out. So दोपहर का मेरा लेक्चर हुआ था, so I was able to post you all the afternoon video. So I think so. If this is the circumstances, because there are more than 100 people who have registered, and only 7 of them are logging in. So if you all want, instead of taking live lecture, I can post you afternoon batch your videos. Will you be able to please show me thumbs up if yes? मैं अगर आप लोगों को दोपहर का वीडियो भेज दूं, क्योंकि 7 लोगों के लिए मैं लाइव ले रहा हूं। Now only 6 of them. So what is the reason? So in that case, it is better. Most of them are my old students. So they can go through the videos once again instead of me taking the pain of arranging 1 hour continuously talking. I think so I should do that. So I will need your opinion. By the end of this lecture, I will be putting up kya hai. Otherwise, from tomorrow onwards, I will post afternoon batch. Okay. Now, I respect the people who are attending live, like Mr. Nair, Bharti ji, there is another Sarita Joshi. They are attending live. I respect them. Nair, yes, they are new students and attending live. So I respect them. But that रेखा है तो लेकिन बहुत सारे ऐसे भी हैं कि अगर समय की पाबंदी है आप लोगों को, if you have a problem with your timing, then you all can go through afternoon video. There is no problem. So please, I will be taking the voting at the end of the lecture. Now, let us go towards our topic. Today we are going to understand what is Trutiya Vibhakti. Trutiya means number 3. So we have already done with number 1, Prathama Vibhakti, जहाँ पे कर्ता दर्शयति. प्रथमा विभक्ति किम करोति? कर्ता इति दर्शयति. It shows the subject. तो कर्ता दिखाता है प्रथमा विभक्ति. उसका लिंग क्या है, संख्या क्या है, what is the number and what is the I would say gender of the person who is doing it. तो ये दर्शाता है. द्वितीया विभक्ति was showing you the karma and making it very clear. कर्म दर्शयति यानी कर्म दिखाता था द्वितीया विभक्ति. And today we are going to understand Trutiya Vibhakti. Means, in other words, Dvitiya Vibhakti was showing you the object. Now in English, actually, we do not have a differentiation. Like I will be explaining you as I am going ahead. But in Devanagari, we have Karta, Karma ya Karan, or Kriya. So what is Karma ya Karan? Ya both Karma or Karan? Now let us understand that part. So we are going ahead with जैसे कि वाक्य रचना होती है whenever there is a sentence formation. So कर्ता, कर्म, करण और क्रिया। अभी जो करण है ये तृतीया विभक्ति दिखाती है। करण, करण यानी इंस्ट्रूमेंट, इंस्ट्रूमेंट टू डू द वर्क, इंस्ट्रूमेंट टू डू द वर्क। यानी क्या होता है, साधन बनता है, यानी इसको कहते हैं करण। ये थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो जाएंगे आप लोग, लेकिन स्लोली एंड स्टडीली वी आर ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज करण। फाइन, तो आगे चलते हैं। जैसे कि पुल्लिंगे, पुल्लिंगे यानी masculine gender. In masculine gender, what it means? For example, just observe this sentence. अध्यापकः सुधाखण्डः लिखति. लिखति यानी to write. I think so. All of them have taken the printout of the sheet. So I need not specify some of the very common verbs. So लिखति यानी लिखना. If it is a verb, ये अगर क्रिया है तो उसका सीधा संबंध बनता है कर्ता से. इट हैज अ डायरेक्ट रिलेशन विद द कर्ता. बट हियर इन द सेंटेंस अध्यापकः मीन्स द टीचर. अध्यापकः इज इन प्रथमा विभक्ति. सुधाखंडः मीन्स व्हाट, व्हाइट चॉक. जो हम ब्लैक बोर्ड पे लिखते हैं, काले बोर्ड पे सफेद चॉक से जो लिखा जाता है उसे कहते हैं सुधाखंडः. पुल्लिंग शब्द. सो यहाँ पे इन दिस सेंटेंस देयर आर टू वर्ड्स व्हिच आर इन प्रथमा विभक्ति. अभी हमें ये देखना है कि इसमें कर्ता कौन है. हु इज द सब्जेक्ट? इज अध्यापकः सब्जेक्ट या सुधाखंडः सब्जेक्ट? So the verb is showing you the relationship. The verb says लिखति. लिखति यानी लिखना. Who can write? कौन लिख सकता है? क्या सुधाखंडः यानी चौक जिसे कहा जाता है, कैन इट राइट बाय इटसेल्फ? क्या चौक अपने आप लिख सकता है? नहीं. राइट अध्यापकः, द टीचर कैन राइट. सो ऑब्वियसली अध्यापकः इज द सब्जेक्ट. सो हियर व्हेन वी से अध्यापकः करता है, क्रिया इज लिखति, देन करण. तो लिखति, कथम लिखति, कैसे लिख रहा है? सुधाखंड से. ही इज राइटिंग विद द व्हाइट चॉक. व्हाइट चॉक मीन्स सुधाखंडः. ब्लू चॉक नीलखंडः. येलो चॉक पीतखंडः. Similarly, Sudhakandaha means white chalk. So white chalk becomes the instrument of writing. वो एक साधन बनता है लिखने के लिए. क्या साधन बन रहा है? सुधाखंडः. तो जब भी वो साधन बनता है, at that time it is not karma, it becomes karan. This thing is not explained specifically into English, because they have is only subject, object and verb. So object, we can say it is an additional object which is showing you the instrument to write. So it is the instrument of writing is Sudhakandaha. So that is Karan. Am I clear? तो क्या होगा? Sudhakandaha, पुल्लिंग शब्द, masculine gender. So it will become सुधाखंडेन. ए की मात्रा लगेगी ऑन द आखिरी के अक्षर पर. तो ड जो है उसको डे लग गया, ए की मात्रा लगी तो डे न. सुधाखंडेन लिखति. सो ही इज राइटिंग विद द चॉक. विद जो है with the help of chalk, that is expressed by सुधाखंडेन लिखति. Am I clear, friends? In this sentence, actually there was no karma. तो यहाँ पे द्वितीय विभक्ति नहीं थी. There was द्वितीय विभक्ति was absent because that shows the object. So object was to write. वो अलग बात हो गई. Don't confuse yourself with that sentence formation. Normally people I say that there is no object. They say there was no object. To write is the object. No, to write is the verb and not the object in sentence formation. His intention, my boy, is to write, but that does not mean that is a object. यानी it is a purpose. The लिखती is a verb. ये क्रिया है अपने आप. तो सुधाखंड से लिख रहे थे अध्यापक सुधाखंडेन लिखति. तो ये वाक्य में in this sentence there was no karma. Okay. You all might be feeling little bit confused. We will make it easy, right? Say this sentence. Bhavan jalam pibati. Bhavan means respectfully you. With respect. It is not tvam. If it is tvam, तो jalam pibasi होगा ना. तो pibasi नहीं है pibati. तो आप जल पी रहे हैं. You are drinking the water. So drinking pibati is the verb. पीना ये क्रिया हो गई. तो अब pibati कौन पी रहा है? आप पी रहे हो. You are drinking. Bhavan with respect. Bhavan pibati. King pibati. What is he drinking? Jal pibati. So that is karma and that is the object in English sentence formation. Fine. Now let us understand this thing. Bhavan dash jalam pibati. Now I am saying Bhavan jalam pibati. Astu Mahoday. Okay. Okay. Now, how is he drinking? How is he drinking? What is instrument he is using to drink water? So we will say chashakaha. 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 यहाँ पे बन जाता है करण. So what will chashakaha become? It will become karan. That is the instrument. So in this sentence, we are having karan also and karma also. ये वाक्य में हमारे पास करण भी है और कर्म भी है. लेकिन कर्म तो द्वितीय विभक्ति is taking there. Okay. So वहां पे जलम हो गया. That was द्वितीय विभक्ति. करण यानी इंस्ट्रूमेंट is चषकः. अभी यहाँ पे you can see there is sh, मूर्धन्य sh. So the sentence will become चषकेण. क्योंकि sh है, so at the end it will be ण. So there are three reasons. Number one reason was if it is having a rukarant, that was guruham, then ण. If it is having half r, rafar जिसे कहा जाता है, then last में ण. अगर in that word there is ra, then again ण. And if it is having sh, मूर्धन्य sh, then न. These are the rules. Okay, fine. Now, Bhavan chashakena jalam pibati. Not like Sudakhandaha. Sudakhandena. But because it is having sh, murdanya sh, it is chashakena. Okay. Now here I think so we are very clear. Okay, chashakaha becomes karan. And jalam is karma. जिसे दोनों को अगर इंग्लिश में देखा जाए तो it is an object, but chashakaha becomes an additional object. Why additional object? Because that is showing you the instrument, sadhan, the I would say, yeah, the instrument to drink water. I would say a tool. How is it drinking water? What help is drinking the water? Hastena. Is it drinking water by hands? No. In the glass. Chashakaha. So chashakena jalam pibati. Let us go ahead. One more. So this is the sentence. Now coming to Chitrakaraha Chitram Rachayat. See. Chitrakaraha Chitram Rachayat. Now let me make one thing very clear. In Sanskritam, Chitram means drawing or painting. Chitram means either it is a drawing, pencil, color say, and another is what we say portrait painting, और ये सारी चीजें होती है जो ब्रश के द्वारा, कलर के द्वारा बनाते हैं, तो वो रचयति, रचयति लिखा जाता है इन मीन्स सॉरी द एक्सप्लेनेशन वाज अबाउट चित्र, बट फोटोग्राफ्स, फोटोग्राफ जो होता है, where you have gone somewhere and you have clicked a photograph on your mobile and all that, that is bhava chitra, that is called bhava chitra. But these are chitram, means it is hand, by hand it is done. So it is a creating. So rachayati. So you are creating a painting. So chitrakaraha, artist is creating a painting. Chitrakaraha chitram rachayati. Sadhanam kimasti, what is the instrument? Kurchaha, brush. Brush is the instrument. So here, because it is having half ra, it became Kunchena. As I explained you earlier, okay, what is Kunchena? Kunchena means Kunchena. R क्यों लगा? क्योंकि there is half r. तो एक रुकारांत है. रुकारांत means गुरुहम, कृष्णम. तो गुरु हो जाता है. तो that particular रुकारांत वाला. Then you will have to add r at the end, and this is the half r. जो r rachayati का the first alphabet of rachayati is full r. When it is half, it is denoted by a curve over that word, that alphabet. So Kunchena Chitram Rachayati. Astu. So Chitrakaraha Kunchena Chitram Rachayati. So here we have added what is the format. Chitrakaraha Karta, Kunchena Karan, Chitram Karma, Rachayati Kriya. Am I clear, my dear friends? Going up. Now, Sa Rangavalim Likhat. Now, it can be Rachayati also or Likhati also. Here also you can say Chitrakaraha Kunchena Chitram Likhati. Yes, either Likhati or Rachayati. But sir, Likhati means writing. Huh? Yes, it means writing. But whenever you are using your fingers, जब भी आप उंगलियों का प्रयोग करते हैं, तभी वो बन जाता है लिखति. So whenever you are painting, you are using your finger. ना? Either you are making a pencil sketch. पेंसिल से अगर कोई स्केच बना रहे हो तो भी आप उंगलियां यूज करते हैं. ब्रश से कर रहे हैं तो भी you are using fingers. So in both the cases, it can be rachayati or likhati. So here, sa means she. S-H-E, she. She is making Rangavalim. Yeah, creating Rangavalim. Now we all know what is Rangavalim. Rangavalim, yani what we call it Rangoli in Gujarati, Hindi, and in Marathi, Rangoli. So there it is called Rangavalim. Anunasika, Rangavalim, Rangavalim. That is the right pronunciation. Right? Now, below Karnataka, I'm going a little bit away from the subject. But why? Because there is a culture, Vedic culture that is attached to it. What is Rangavalim? So Rangavalim, ये केवल एक drawing नहीं है. It has a culture. उसके पीछे एक पूरी संस्कृति है. ये समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. So after Karnataka onwards towards south, every day morning, the lady of the house, they make a Rangavalim at the doorstep. दरवाजे के बाहर वो रंगवलिन बनाते हैं, फटाफट बनाते हैं. Made not of colors. वो चावल वगैरह रंग यूज नहीं करते. चावल का आटे से बनाते हैं. They make it with the rice flour. Am I clear? So they make the Rangavalim with the help of rice flour. Now, just imagine. Wait. Why doing that? Rangavalim, because why they are using rice flour? Because it becomes, the insects will come, eat whatever they want. They will take whatever they want. They can eat over there and they can go out. वो यानी जीव जंतु जो रहते हैं वही वो आटे पे खा लेते हैं, चींटी वगैरह होते हैं, वो खा लेंगे और निकल जाए. So they will not enter the house. वो घर में नहीं आएंगे. This is a sort of एक तरीके का, it is a natural pest control. But the real essence behind it is little bit different. The real cause is we respect rice. South India, or generally I would say tropical India, we have a lot of importance of rice. क्योंकि ये हमारा मेन धान है. हालांकि नॉर्थ इंडिया का wheat बन जाता है, but most of these things are rice. It is offered Akshatam Samarpayami. Whenever you do puja, whether you are doing in Kashmir or you are doing at Kanyakumari, Akshata is there. आप कभी गेहूं डालते हैं क्या देव के? नहीं डालते. तो अक्षता क्यों डालते हैं? अक्षत क्यों डालते हैं? Why do you put it? Because that is having an importance and it is considered a pious, यानी पवित्र ये धान कहा जाता है. So it is a holy, I would put it, seed. It is considered. So the reason now, what happens? The lady of the house, early morning she gets up, takes her bath, does her puja, and immediately she will carry that bowl of rice powder, flour. यानी जैसे ही नहा के पूजा वगैरह करके वो चावल के जो आटे की कटोरी लेती है वो लेके बाहर जाते हैं and they immediately make a drawing. यानी that is rangavali. They immediately create rangavali. Number one. Why? Because Vedic culture they say Atithi Devo Bhava. The person who is entering your house, he can be your family member also. Who is staying not with you, but staying somewhere else. But whenever he is coming to your house, he becomes a guest. So Atithi Devo. So you are welcoming them with the Rangavali. That you are most welcome. You create Rangavali. So Diwali में वगैरह हम क्यों रंगवली बनाते हैं, गणपति में रंगवली बनाते हैं, क्यों करते हैं हम ये सब? To welcome the God with the good art and all that. तो ये जो है, after doing that Rangavali, who is the first person who enters the house? The lady herself. The lady of the house, जो महिला है जिन्होंने रंगवली बनाई, वही सबसे पहला कदम अपने घर में रखते हैं. So she puts her right feet inside and enters the house. Now in Vedic culture, the lady of the house is considered to be Lakshmi, isn't it? So Lakshmi is the first person to enter your house early in the morning. ये है Vedic culture that gives you a positive vibration. आपको समृद्धि देते हैं. Please do that. My humble request is to everybody. In case you don't know how to make a rangavali, there are ready-made stencils and dyes that are available now. अभी मिल जाता है, एक तैयार ढांचा मिलता है, जैसे stencils भी कहते हैं. लेकर आइए बाजार से. You get it anywhere. उसमें चावल का आटा डाल के टक 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 करके दरवाजे के बाहर you can have a small rangavali. Do it, and within 7 days you will find the difference. So let us go ahead with our sentence and to Trutiya Vibhakti. Rangavalim likhati. Likhanartham sadhanam kimasti. To write. What is the sadhanam? Hastaha. Hastaha. Hands. With her hand she is making the Rangavali. So Hastaha pulling shabda. Hastena Rangavali likhati. Hastena. Why no? Because it is not having any of the Rukara, half ra, sa, and sha. ये नहीं है. It is absent. So it is having na. Okay. Sa hastena rangavalim likhati. Again, to drill your mind, to keep it in your mind. Sa likhat. Who is writing? Likhati. She is doing it. So she becomes the subject. So sa likhati. Kim likhati. What is she doing? What is she writing? What is she drawing? Rangavalim. Rangavalim. Karma. Object. How? Hastena. With the hands. So that has become Karan, the instrument to draw. Rangavalim. Hastena Rangavalim likhati. Okay, going ahead. Sa khadat. Sa khadat. She is eating. Katham. Chamasa. How she is eating? Katham. Hastaha. She is eating with the hands. Only one hand. Only with one hand she is eating. So here, sa hastena khadati. Here the hand is current and not karma. यहाँ पे कर्म है ही नहीं. सा खादती. कथम. कथम खादती. हस्तेना खादती. किम खादती. What is she eating? Now you can say sa hastena odanam खादती. ओदनम यानी राइस. जो हम भात खाते हैं, cooked rice, बना हुआ rice. Cooked rice is called odanam or annam. It is either called annam or odanam in spoken Sanskrit. There are many other words, but that are for literature purpose. वो सब साहित्य के लिए. लेकिन in spoken Sanskrit, they are expressed in two ways, either odanam or annam. So sa hastena odanam khadati. Then odanam became the karma, object, and hastena has become additional object, showing you the instrument of eating. She is not eating. She is not eating with chamasaha. Chamasena na hastena odanam khadati. Am I clear now about what is current? Fine. Let us go ahead. Vikreta shakam nayati. Vikreta means seller, hawker or seller who is selling. What is he selling? Shakam, vegetables. Nayati yani lekar jana. So shakam is, I would say, karm. It is a dvitiya vibhakti shakam. As it is a neutral word, but here in this sentence it becomes dvitiya vibhakti. Vikreta. Akaranta pulling. Vikretri is a lady, but Vikreta masculine word. So Vikreta shakam nayati, lekar ja raha hai. Katham hastena na syutena na kandolah. Kandolah means basket. Any basket, any material. It can be cane basket, it can be aluminium basket, it can be a plastic basket, any basket. So that is kandolah. Kandolah, masculine word. So here, Vikreta kandolena shakam nayati. Kandolena shakam nayati. Again, if you are interested, should I specify how this word kandolah has come? Nikau, show me thumbs up if you are interested. Like Rangavalim. रंगावली के लिए आप लोग ने जान लिया, लेकिन do you know how this thing has come? Controller. So it so happened that this is, see, I tell you one thing, it is not written anywhere. None of the Sanskrit books have this. But because of the inquisitive mind that I have, मेरी एक जिज्ञासा भरी ये रहती है, बातें रहती है, तो मैं हमेशा सोचता हूँ कि ये शब्द की रचना कैसे हुई, how this word was made. When there is a formula that every word in Sanskrit, every name of any object or the person shows you the property of that object or that person. So it should have some object. Na? So what is this? Condola. There I was clicked. Then when I went into the details, I came across story of Shravan Kumar. Everybody knows the story of Shravan Kumar. सभी लोगों को पता है ना श्रवण कुमार की कहानी। उनके बुजुर्ग माता पिता को 4 धाम की यात्रा कराई थी because he is a obedient son. So his parents had a wish to go at a very, they were very aged, and they both, mother, father, parents, both of them wanted to go for Char Dham Yatra. So Shravan Kumar agreed, but now there was a problem. What was the problem? Number one, all practical problems. Father was a masculine person, mother is a feminine person, both have a different body structure. दोनों का शरीर का ये अलग है, शरीर अलग अलग है, दोनों के वजन में अंतर है. They both are having different weight. Above all, सबसे बड़ी बात, both are old, very old. काफी उम्र बड़ी थी. So he cannot carry father on one shoulder and mother on other shoulder. She can't. He can't. Shravan Kumar thought, they both will be uncomfortable. At the same time, even he will be uncomfortable balancing both of them. And as a result, he won't be able to complete Char Dham. That was the problem. So he thought over the area where he was staying. There were bamboos who were growing a lot. Bamboo ka plantation. Bamboo वहाँ पे बहुत उपज होती थी bamboo की. So since his childhood, Shravan Kumar knew the properties of bamboo. Bamboo wood. Bamboo जो लकड़ा रहता है, उसकी क्या क्या खूबियां हैं, वो सब जानता था बचपन से, क्योंकि उसी के वातावरण में वो बड़ा हुआ. So यहाँ पे he thought, I will do one thing. He started making the slates, छोटी छोटी पट्टियां बनाई, slits and all that from the bamboo stick, and he made the basket. Actually, very frankly, before Shravan Kumar, no one ever has heard about basket. Rather, I would say, कहीं पे तो उसका उल्लेख नहीं है. So I would put it, rather Shravan Kumar was the inventor of basket. ये मेरी सोच है. That is how I think. Now, Shravan Kumar made a basket. He tied the two baskets at the end of a bamboo stick. एक लंबा सा बाम्बू की लकड़ी ली, उस पे डोरियों के सहारे, रस्सियों के सहारे, रस्सी, रज्जुहु, रज्जुहु. It is called in Sanskritam रज्जुहु. तो रज्जुहु के द्वारा उन्होंने वो दोनों बास्केट को बांध दिया. Why so? Do you know our car, vehicle, whichever, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, or even trains, they have a shock absorber. Shock absorber is even aeroplanes, when they land, there is a shock absorber that is there. और वो shock absorber अगर नहीं होगा, if you don't have that shock absorber, your backbone will break. आपकी जो पीछे हड्डी रहती है हमारी, वो टूट जाएगी. करोड़ रज्जु जिसे कहते हैं, so वो टूट जाएगी. So for safety of your body structure, you require what we call it shock absorbers. यानी जो शॉक को पकड़ता है, उछलाता है, यानी उसको कंफर्टेबल रखना. So he had a wonderful idea. What he did, because of the nature of bamboo, bamboo is very elastic. यानी उसमें लचीलापन है, बाम्बू की लकड़ी में लचीलापन है. तो उन्होंने दोनों किनारों पे बांधा और उनको कंधे पे लेके जाके चले गए. तो दोनों की टोपियां ऊपर नीचे हो रही थी, which was working as a shock absorber because of the rope that was tied. उन्होंने लकड़ियों से उसको अटैच नहीं किया, they attached with a धागा, that means a rope. So as a result, because of the rope, it was moving here and there like a swing और ऊपर नीचे होता था. So they were both comfortable sitting in the basket, and he could also carry them on his shoulder. Kandha Dolaha, that is basket. Kandha Dolaha, that is Kandolaha. Am I clear, everybody? Kandha Dolaha. But nowadays, we get various type of baskets. Like if you go to the mall and all that, or to the airport, you have a trolley that is called Chalit Kandolah. When you go for nearby shopping and all that, you or small shopping in a mall, तो छोटा सा बास्केट रहता है, हस्त कंडोलः, हस्त कंडोलः, but this is कंडोलः basket, कंध डोलः. Now you know how this name has come. Okay. Radishah Guruha Kilitwan. Now Kilitwan is a past tense. Kilati means to lock. बंद करना, lock करना. Kilitwan यानी he locked. Past tense, lock. So Radishah Guruha Kilitwan. He locked the house. साधनम की मस्ती ताल. ताल मीन्स लॉक जो होता है चाबी वाला, उससे उसने घर को बंद किया. किलितवान. So he has shut the doors and applied that lock. So he has locked on his house. So Rajeshah Talena Guruham Kilitwan. So to lock that ताला जिसे कहते हैं, लॉक जिसे कहते हैं, it is the instrument. Okay. So Rajeshah Guruham Kilitwan. Astu subject, object and verb. Guruham Kilitwan. Tatham how? Talena with the lock. Talena, tale se. Okay. Going ahead. Sanjayah Vyavaharati. Vyavaharati means to behave. So Sanjayah Anunasika. Sanjayah Vyavaharati. Anunasika है ना संजय. Second, that half that you see. Anunasika क वर्ग का है ना, याद है ना आपको? कौन से वर्ग का था? क वर्ग का था. क वर्ग का था. कौन से वर्ग का था? बताएगा. क वर्ग का था. Okay. So now Sanjayah Vyavaharati. So he is behaving. How is he behaving? What is the instrument of behavior? Sadhan क्या है? Vinayah, politeness. Now Vinayah is also name of a person, but here in this case it is politeness. Politeness. So politeness is his instrument of behavior. So Sanjayah Vinayena Vyavaharati. Vinayena Vyavaharati. Sanjayah Vinayena Vyavaharati. 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 Strilinge. Now feminine gender. Say for it. Amba Phalam Kartayati. Please pay your attention on this topic. Very important. Amba Phalam Kartayati. Kartayati means to cut. So Amba फल को काट रही है. So mother, Amba means mother. So Amba is cutting the fruit. Sadhanam की मस्ती. छुरिका, knife. Knife is the sadhan, instrument. Current is what? छुरिका. छुरिका आकारांत स्त्रीलिंग. देखिएगा, छुरिका आकारांत स्त्रीलिंग. Am I clear? It will become छुरिकया. So akarant will become akarant. Chorika, chorika, or add ya. जैसे कि a न in masculine gender you have added a की मात्रा और न. In akarant स्त्रीलिंग, the last alphabet instead of akarant it will become akarant. So chorika became chorika and add ya because it is feminine gender. क्योंकि ये स्त्रीलिंग है इसलिए या लगेगा. तो छोरी कया. Am I clear, everybody? Churikaya phalam kartayati. It is wrong to say Amba churikaya phalam kartayati. Churikaya phalam kartayati is wrong. Churikaya. Now, Padma annam swikaroti. Swikaroti यानी हिंदी में स्वीकार करना, to लेना, to take, is swikaroti. So she is taking, Padma is taking rice. Hastena, is she taking in hands? No. Chashakena, in glass? No. Sthalika. Sthalika means dining plate. खाने की थाली. So, Padma, Sthalika, Karanta Sriling. Sthalikaya. Salika, Salikaya. Annam Swikaroti. मैंने अंडरलाइन किया हुआ है. Please pay your attention. Salika, Salikaya, Annam Swikaroti. स्पष्ट? अग्रे. गायत्री जलम पिबती. साधनम की मस्ती. पी इति साधनमस्ति. ऊपी ईकारांत स्त्रीलिंग. Same rule. All ईकारांत. Last alphabet ha. Add ya. Upiya jalam pibati. Upi upiya jalam pibati. Upya. Boys have upiya jalam pibati. Rakeshah chashakena jalam pibati. Gayatri upiya jalam pibati. So upi upiya. Okay, it is ikaranta striling. Now going ahead is Sureshah parireshayati. What is parireshayati? It is a kriya to serve. Pariveshanam यानी to serve. किसी को आप परोसना. Whenever there is people who have sit for having their lunch or dinner or breakfast, and there are people who serve them. The service there, serving them. So that is pariveshayam. So to serve, यानी उसको खाना देना वगैरह. So Sureshah parireshayati. How? What is the instrument he is using? Darbi. Now what is darbi? Let us understand darbi. जैसे कि serving spoon is called darbi, and normal spoon is called chamasa. Chamasa. So this is what is darbi. दरवी में सर्विंग करने के लिए जो हम बड़ा सा ये कड़शी जिसको कहते हैं वो यूज करते हैं. डाव मराठी तला डाव म्हणता है. डाव व्हाट वी यूज इट टू परोसने के लिए. सो दरवी ईकारांत स्त्रीलिंग. ईकारांत स्त्रीलिंग. सो सुरेशः दर्व्या परिवेशयति. दर्व्या परिवेशयति. यहाँ पे आपको ऐड करना है तो कर सकते हैं. सुरेशः दर्व्या सांभारम परिवेशयति. सांभारम परिवेशयति या दर्व्या शाकम परिवेशयति. He is serving with the serving spoon. That is called darvi. Darvya. Because the verb is last alphabet A and add ya. Sir, but Ra is actually the last alphabet. No, Ra is not the last. V. So it ends with V. So Va is the last alphabet. Okay, so it is written in this way in Devanagari. Darvya pariveshayati. Okay. Bhatah likhati. लेखनार्थम साधनम किमस्ति. अंकनी पेंसिल. अंकनी अनुनासिका. अंकनी. सो अंकनी ईकारांत स्त्रीलिंग. बालकः अंकन्या लिखति. अंकन्या लिखति. अध्यापकः सुधाखंडेन लिखति. Because that was masculine word. Ena. Ikaranta striling. So last alphabet ha and add ya. Ankanya likhati. Angani ankanya likhati. Now neutral gender. Now neutral gender and masculine gender will go same everywhere except prathama vibhakti. Dvitiya also Tritiya also ena. Ena. We will take sentences. Fine. यशोदा कृष्णम पालयति. पालयति यानी उसका पालन कर रही है. कृष्ण का पालन किसने किया? यशोदा मैया ने. So यशोदा has nurtured the small infant Krishna, she was nurturing. How? So nurturing is a kriya. So Yashoda Krishnam palayati. Subject, object, and word. But here I am asking you, katham palayati? How is she? कृष्ण कथम पालयति, यानी उसने कृष्ण का पालन कैसे किया? विथ मदरहुड, वात्सल्य से. वात्सल्य हिंदी में भी आता है. सो वात्सल्य विथ मदरहुड, ममता से, माँ की ममता होती है वैसे उन्होंने पालन किया. सो दैट एक्सप्रेशन, फीलिंग्स आर ऑल्सो इंस्ट्रूमेंट. सो यशोदा वात्सल्येन एन, देखिए सेम एज मैस्कुलाइन, वात्सल्येन कृष्णम पालयति. Am I clear? Everybody? Am I clear? Everybody? Thumbs up? कोई देगा? ओके, क्या क्लियर? वात्सल्यम में म हलंत होगा क्या? नहीं होगा. Because the following word is ka and that is consonant. तो वहां पे अनुस्वार होना चाहिए. Am I clear, my dear friends? So please pay your attention. जानबूझ के उगली बॉल डालूंगा मैं. So here, संजयः विदेशं गच्छति. साधनं किमस्ति? विदेशं गच्छनार्थं साधनं किमस्ति? विमानं. विमानेन विदेशं गच्छति. Is going with the help of plane, in plane. Okay. Now, poet Maharajam Toshayati. Toshayati means to entertain. उनका मनोरंजन करना. किसका मनोरंजन कर रहे हैं? महाराज का. कर रहा है. Who is doing? कवि ही, यानी कवि जो. तो कथम करे करोति. तो कवि, how he will entertain? It is poetry. कविता से. सो काव्यम इज पोएट्री. सो कवि ही काव्येन महाराजम तोषयति. महाराजम मीन्स किंग. महाराजम तोषयति. सम्यक सर्वे स्पष्टम. वयम वदामः, हम बात करते हैं. हम बात करते हैं. वी आर टॉकिंग. वी, वयम, aham, I. What is the plural of aham? We. W-E-V. Vayam. हम. मैं का बहुवचन क्या होगा? हम. तो वयम. वयम बात कर रहे हैं. We are talking. वदामः. How? Now, every language is the instrument of communication. कोई भी भाषा हो, वो बातचीत करने का एक साधन है. It is an instrument of communication. So Sanskritam is a neutral word. नपुंसकलिंग है. तो वयम संस्कृतेन वदामः. हम संस्कृत में, we will talk in Sanskrit. So संस्कृत में बोल रहे हैं. We are talking in Sanskrit language. See, you cannot literally translate English because English does not have vibhakti. There are some similar vibhaktis in other Indian languages, Hindi में वगैरह, but they are not as same as what is in Sanskrit. So यहाँ पे थोड़ा conflict आएगा. समझने की कोशिश कीजिएगा. Please try to understand. So here, Sanskritam is what? Instrument. तो क्या बनेगा? करण बनेगा. It is karan, not karma. It is not karma. It is karan. Vayam shlokam वदामः. अब श्लोक बोल रहे हैं. श्लोकम कर्म. हम हाउ? संस्कृतेन श्लोकम वदामः. संस्कृत में तभी हुआ क्या? वयम संस्कृतेन श्लोकम वदामः. तो वयम सब्जेक्ट कर्ता, संस्कृतेन करण तृतीया विभक्ति, श्लोकम द्वितीया विभक्ति, ऑब्जेक्ट कर्म, और वदामः क्रिया. वो स्पष्टम. सह एंड वीना. ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग. नाउ पे योर अटेंशन. सह मीन्स विथ. with, and vina means without. With and without. Whenever these two words will come, the word just before that, सह या वीणा, उसके पहले वाला शब्द, the word before that will always be in तृतीया विभक्ति. वो हमेशा तृतीया विभक्ति में रहेगा. It will always be in तृतीया विभक्ति. Yes, as you go ahead, you will find it has a little bit difference also. But at a later stage, and that is at a not at a spoken level, it is at a literature level. Little bit it changes. But here, now we are into spoken Sanskrit classes. So here we have to understand the speaking principles. So whenever there is sah, means with, या without, veena, उसके पहले वाला शब्द, a word before that will always be in trutiya vibhakti, that it will become karan. For example, Sita Vanam Gatavati. Gatavati is a past tense of Gachati. Gachati Gatavati. We will see that. Okay. एक दो दिन में we will catch up with the past tense. First we will do future tense and thereafter past tense. So Sita Vanam Gatavati. When Sita went to forest. Ekaki, alone, अकेली, न with Ram. Ram के साथ. रामेण सह. सीता वनम गतवती. रामेण. ण क्यों आया? Why there is ण? Because it is having ra in the word. और सह के पहले वाला अगला शब्द, this word before सह is in तृतीया विभक्ति. That shows here in that case, is Ram the instrument of Sita going to Vanam? Yes. Yes. He became the Karan. He became the reason for Sita going to Vanam. She didn't go alone. वो अकेली नहीं गई. स्पष्टम. Now we will take it otherwise. अलग तरीके से लेते हैं. जैसे कि यानी रामेण becomes Karan, Sita कर्ता, Vanam karma, and kriya. Saha will remain as it is. Spashtam. Am I clear? Now we take it otherwise. Ramaha vanam gatvan. Why gatvati gatvan? We will see that. Okay, बाद में देखेंगे. So Ramaha vanam gatvan. He went to the forest. Ekaki alone, na Sita. Karantasrili. Sitaya saha. कारण बन जाएगा. सीता became सीतया. सीतया सह रामः वनम गतवान. So here Sita became the Karan. गतवान. कह गतवान क्रिया. गतवान is the verb. कह गतवान कौन गया? Who went? रामः गतवान. तो रामः कर्ता. कुत्र गतवान? Where did he go? वनम. So that is कर्म. Karan. Yani Sita became Karan. Am I clear, everybody? Now, another sentence. Ramena saha Ravan yuddham Ravanaha yuddham krutvan. Kene saha Ramena saha. Why no? Because Ra. Ram is starting with a Ra. So Ramena saha Ravanaha yuddham krutvan. Yuddh kiya. Now, just observe the sentence. Ravanena saha Ramaha yuddham krutvan. So Ramaha yuddham krutvan. Kene saha? किसके साथ? रावणेन सह. So यहाँ पे भी रा है. तो लास्ट में न क्यों आया? Why not न? It should be न. No. Why? Because two न. You see that underline न? And another no, two no don't go together. दो no साथ में नहीं चलते. They don't go together. So Ravane no sah Ramah yuddham krutvan. So this becomes an exception case. It is having Ra, but not no at the end. Why? Because Ravane no is already there. So a no नहीं बनेगा. A no बने. Very easy to remember, huh? दो र साथ में नहीं जाते. Two र cannot go together. अगर बालिका गीतम गायति, कथम एकाकी अलोन न. Janani. Janani means mother. As I told earlier, mother, Ma, is represented in three ways. Amma, Janani, and Mata in spoken Sanskrit. So Janani, Ikaranta Striling. So Jananya Saha Balika Geetam Gayati. So Balika is singing a song. Alone? No. With her mother, माँ के साथ. तो जनन्या सह, because जननी इकारांत स्त्रीलिंग, जनन्या सह बालिका गायति. Now say for example, जननी गीतम गायति. एकाकी, the mother is singing the song. एकाकी न, बालिका इकारांत स्त्रीलिंग, बालिकया सह, बालिकया सह जननी गीतम गायति. Am I clear, everybody? बालिकया सह जननी गीतम गायति. Now, वीणा means without. कल्पेशः मातुल गृहम गतवान. He went to the maternal house. माँ का यानी mother's मैका, mother's house. So that is called मामा का घर. We call it maternal uncle's house. This is a beautiful song in our childhood. We used to sing on whenever there was holidays. Mamacha गावाला जाऊया. Marathi song. Okay. So Mamacha घरी जाऊया. Mamacha गावी जाऊया. What Mama? Why not Nana? It is said that way. So it is considered as mother's brother's house. So Mama, mother's brother, maternal uncle, is called Matulaha. Matulaha, masculine. Matulaha. So Matulaha, Matul Guruham Gatwan. Question. Matul Guruham Gatwan. Astu ke. So what special? Hari Bhagini, sister. Bhagini, Ikaranta Sriling. Bhaginya Vina. Wrong here. He should have taken his this thing, sister along with him. Right? Bhagini, Bhaginya Vina. Bhagini, Bhaginya Vina. So again, Vina is there. So just before Vina, the word Bhagini is in Trutiya. Bhaginya. Am I clear? Did you all observe this? The word before Vina is in Trutiya Vibhakti. Amba, Apanaha Gatavati. Amba went to shop. Shop means Apanaha. Masculine word. Apanaha means shop. Dukan. Dukan जिसे कहते हैं. तो अम्बा दुकान चली गई. Mother went to the shop. Astu, कह विशेष मया विना. Without me. Maya. So asmad is the root word. अस्मद मूल शब्द है. प्रथमा विभक्ति अहम, द्वितीय विभक्ति माम, तृतीय विभक्ति मया. सो मया वीना, विदाउट मी, मेरे बिना. तो हम, मैं क्या बन गया? मेरे, मेरे बिना, without me. So I became me over here. So as English will have me many times, but that does not mean because they don't have vibhaktis. Agree. Now you, without you. Tvaya vina aham putrapi na gacchami. Means what? Without you, I will not go anywhere. Na gacchami. I will not go. Not. 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 No. No. Kutrapi na gacchami. I will not go anywhere. Kutrapi, anywhere. aham kutrapi na gacchami. Why? Kimartha? Tvaya vina aham kutrapi na gacchami. Without you, I am not going anywhere. Now here, say for example, if I say kutrapi na gacchami, tvaya vina kutrapi na gacchami. So gacchami aham likhu ya nahi bhi likhu, it does not make any difference. So if I write aham or if I don't write aham, it means the same thing. Why? Because the kriya, the verb is saying gacchami. So only I am going. It is related to me. Gacchami. As I said, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. So aham nahi hai. So here if I say kutrapi na gacchami, tvaya vina kutrapi na gacchami. Tvaya vina kutrapi na gacchami. So it is regarding me only. So now this is the chart of Tritiya Vibhakti. Vrikshaha. Now it is having Rukara. Verb, below the verb, you can see the Rukara. So at the end it will become Ana. So Vrukshena Sthalika. Nakaranta Srini. Sthalikaya. Ankani, pencil. Ankani will become Ankanya. Last alphabet को half कर दिया. Ankanya. Now Mitra. Mitram. Mitra. Tra. Half R is there. So Mitram, Mitrena. Because it is having half R. Similarly, Saha, Eshaha will become Tena. Etena. Tena Saha Aham Chalachitram Pashyami. Uske साथ. With him, I will see the movie. Etena Saha Aham Viharam Karomi. I will go for picnic. With him. With him. He is near me. Etena Saha. Etena Saha. Etena Vina Aham Kutrapi na gacchami. Without him. He is near me. I am not going anywhere. Strilinge Sa Esha Taya Etaya Taya Etaya. Neutral gender Tat Eta, same as masculine gender. Tena Etena. Sarvanam Asmat Aham Aham Maya Tvam You Tvam Tvaya. Thereafter Tvam with respect, you with respect, Bhavan, Bhavata, Bhavan, Bhavata, and Bhavati is similar like Ikaranta Striling because it is Bhavati, Ikaranta Striling. So it is having the same thing. Last and add Ya, Bhavati, Bhavatya, Bhavati, Bhavatya. Am I clear, everybody? Thank you very much. And here I end with the YouTube. And there is some important announcement. So please, everybody stay. Okay? Just a moment. Sorry. Sorry.